Hey yo, what is going on everybody? Depraved Slasher, and we are back with another music reaction. I'm Depraved.
I'm Hellcat.
And together we are
Hella Depraved.
So Battle Jamz, ladies and gentlemen, since my talking's lazy.
Slur.
Sorry, I just
Mumble
got off
reactor.
of a long mumble reactor.
I'm drinking coffee. It is almost 2 o'clock in the morning.
2 o'clock in the morning. So Battle Jamz, depending on which one you watch first, you may have already seen the other one. We reacted to EP Music's Carbon Copy, which was a Aaron Keese battle rap.
Mm-hmm.
So now we are on to Aaron Keese, and the track is called No Expectations.
And it is his battle rap against EP.
Battle rap against EP. So I'm actually kind of excited for this.
I'm definitely excited
for this.
We've heard from the other judges rave reviews.
Yes.
And I have listened to Aaron Keese's remixes since his first one. So I'm excited both to see what he brought to the table against EP, but also his progression with, you know, his flow and so on, his lyrics, so on and so forth.
Right. But yeah, I'm actually super excited for this. So, if you guys like what you hear here, be sure to hop on over and sub to the Bar's YouTube channel. The link will be down below, because that's where we do our live show on Saturdays to show off the tracks.
All the judges will be there. They'll give their scores. The 2 artists will also be part of the voice call, right?
I don't think they're going to be part of the voice call. I just think they're going to be in chat.
They're going to be in chat. So.
To see what we all say about it.
Right.
So, super excited to check that out. Well, I'm excited to be in it. I'm not checking it out.
And if you like them, go to the artist channels as well and sub and like and see what else they have out.
Some other things I'm also working on, one of which you don't even know about. Surprise. I am actually helping Athena, for those of you that don't know Athena Music.
Hey,
I am helping her with an online radio station.
Fun.
Yes. So I will be helping DJ that. I think I will probably do like a show every other week or so on the weekends.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Which I'll try and drag her to sometimes, if she's down
I
for it.
will never be there.
But I'm also going to be getting in touch with artists that are going to be, that would hopefully be okay with having their music on the channel, because we're not going to put anything that people don't give us permission to put on there.
Right.
So, be on the lookout for that. You will see links to that soon, whenever we get things more rounded out. So without further ado,
that's a lot of ado already. So.
We will be judging this now. You'll see what our scores are. I don't remember right offhand. I mean, I could technically the scores, but we're checking out flow, content scheme and lyrics, replayability, creativity, and overall.
Right.
So.
Right.
Yeah. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Aaron Keese, EP Music Battle, No Expectations. We will slash it up and break it down. Let's go, baby.
I said, do we have a fellow? Huh? S-U-S-R.
I said, do we have a problem? What movie is that off of?
Now that you've asked, it just slipped my mind, because that's amazing. It always works like that.
I don't remember off the top of my head either. Excited that
both of them have used
both
clips.
of them did this.
Yeah.
And they didn't know about each other's tracks going into it. They just knew the beat that was going to be used. So
that's I really like that they're showing that level of creativity, but also just they're treating it like a real track. This isn't a joke to them. I mean, it's supposed to be funny and disrespectful, but they're still treating it with the right kind of. That's great.
Hello. Huh? Oh, U-S-U-S-R. Now you better get your stank ass up out of here before I cause a nuclear holocaust over here, fool. That's right, boy. You better get on out of here. said you want to battle, your channel is looking fragile. You can't grapple with me, dog. I'm about to lay down the gavel. I'm the judge,
Ooh.
Your channel was looking fragile.
He was like, you know, you looking like you might not make it. Bar.
All right.
And I like the laying down the gavel, and you heard him starting to go into I'm the judge,
I'm the
jury,
judge,
and
yeah.
probably executioner will be the next.
Yeah, we'll see.
So,
Should be, but yeah.
good wordplay.
I also want to point out that even though EP Music did make fun of him Aaron being country, he is wearing a backwards ball cap in this versus a cowboy hat.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Your channel is looking fragile. You can't grapple with me, dog. I'm about to lay down the gavel. I'm the judge, jury, executioner. You in no man's land. This battle's planned for sure, but is it gonna fit in with your plans? What you gotta say? But
In no man's land.
Now, what I find interesting here, he is coming very much with a Upchurch style flow, which is what EP made fun of him for.
Right.
So,
But we'll see. We'll see how it
we'll see if he
progresses.
switches it up.
you in no man's land. This battle's planned for sure, but is it gonna fit in with your plans? What you gotta say, bitch? I'm a legend in the making. This ain't meant to help my career, but for you it's groundbreaking. You had to talk about this like yeah.
This ain't here to make my career, but for you it's groundbreaking.
Groundbreaking.
Which groundbreaking is the start of making a career.
Right.
Or making anything.
And he had said no man's land before, so it kind of ties in with the scheme in terms of...
All right, you over here scheming, Aaron? You over here?
Yeah.
Hey, Ron, you over here scheming? Okay.
Hey, Ron.
in the making. This ain't meant to help my career, but for you it's groundbreaking. You had to talk me into this like
Aaron, won't you please diss me? I bought a bunch of subs, so if I quit, they won't miss me.
you unpopular.
I quit. They won't miss me. You sounded kind of like a chipmunk, but okay.
So, there was a conversation I had overheard. So what you guys don't know is the artists that are being involved are definitely talked to
Yes.
and approached with this. It's not
Yes.
like two people that are like, hey, let's be a part of this. And I'm not going to go into the details of the conversation, but there was some convincing from one side to the other to do this for fun.
They were making sure that it could remain friendly.
Right.
That this wasn't an actual, we have problems with each other that we're going to air. It was more of a, we want to progress as artists. It will be fun.
Right.
It's, you know, a direction to take a track in and let's compete. I mean, rappers, generally speaking, are competitive. They
Right.
have to have the mentality of, I'm the best in order to progress in the hip hop world. So,
Right.
battle rap is actually a very good way to. Bless you.
Thank you. But no, so I like how he kind of plays into that. And,
Right.
And then I also like how, which guys, I can pretty much guarantee this isn't true, but I like how he did the narrative of you bought all these subs and now you're not going to have any content for them.
Right.
Like,
And they won't miss you. Yeah.
It's like
Aaron, won't you please diss me? I bought a bunch of subs, so if I quit, they won't miss me.
you unpopular twat. You a generic kid rock. A flock of geese about to fly to your block. If you wanna talk, we can scrap.
Okay.
they both did
Yeah.
you're the Wish version of this guy.
And the geese thing, the flock.
Cobra chickens.
Well, yeah, that's what I call them. But the his last name, everybody has said Geese at some point. I mean, I'm sure it's just the thing he even grew up with, but everybody has said it. So
Right.
nasty fuckers.
Oh, geese are fucking horrible.
The goslings are super cute. I saw a bunch of them parading across today, and they're.
I wish it wasn't
Adorable.
illegal to run them over.
I bet they're kind of.
Crunchy.
Yeah.
They go thud. I've
Yeah.
been in cars that have run them over.
Yeah. Goslings are super cute.
Twat. You a generic kid rock. A flock
Oh, and I just love the fact that he called him a twat. I'm just saying.
That's why I giggled, not because I have anything against the word. In fact, I use it. all
Twat
the
is
time.
my favorite word for pussy.
Right. Yeah. I agree.
I mean, you'll never hear me dirty talk using it because it doesn't sound
I was
sexy.
just gonna say that while I will use that for everything,
Right.
but name calling too, I never directly call people names, by the way.
I do.
Don't be a twat. I'm talking.
Exactly.
Yeah, I didn't directly. call you a twat. I told you not to be one. Semantics. Yeah, don't use it during dirty talk, guys. It's just not.
It's not a sexy word.
Yeah, it's not. Neither's cunt, by the way.
I think pussy is about the one word to use during dirty talk.
Yeah.
Because I'm sorry, it's also not going to be cute to be like, oh, your vagina's overflowing.
Well, when you use it with overflowing, we may go into archaic dirty talk and a PSA at a later date, but, you know, creativity.
Aaron, I'm sorry.
You use the word. Congratulations. Bravo. Give you props for it.
Oh, Jesus.
I appreciate it.
Who let us out of our cages? But yeah, but the generic Kid Rock thing as well, right after that.
Right.
Again, calling him the Wish Kid Rock.
Right.
He's the Wish. So we
Wish
got the Wish Kid Rock and the Wish
discount.
Upchurch.
He used, the EP used the word discount with Upchurch, and then yeah. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Just up, so if I quit, they won't miss me.
You unpopular twat, you a generic Kid Rock. A flock of geese about to fly to your block. If you wanna talk, we can scrap it out like I should've done on your first. A white trash, this shit was ass, time to get you a hearse. Consequential for you trying to hop on an instrument.
That was their song together, wasn't it?
Hers?
White Trash?
White Trash? Might have been.
Because he said your verse, which they did a song together.
Right. I don't remember the title off the top of my head, but it's possible.
Trash, shit was ass, time to get you a hearse. Consequential for you trying to hop on an instrumental, but you're special. Bury you with the participation medal. Close them hearse doors and put a brick on the pedal.
Participation medal. That was dirty.
That was dirty.
By
the way, I personally do not agree with participation medals.
At all.
That is probably honestly one benefit to my kids not being under my, I won't say control, my guidance.
Right.
Whatever. My kids, I don't have custody. Custody is the word I was looking for.
You don't have the main custody.
That is a good thing about me not having custody of my kids, is because my kids would be the type to be like, Dad, look, I got a trophy for being in the art fair. We'll throw the son bitch away. So what, you were it's a participation trophy. Like,
well, what did you do to deserve it? Oh, you were there? Oh yeah, no, we don't do that.
Because the problem is that takes away their desire to do better.
Yeah. Look, I'll be the first to say that I'm not the most competitive person when it comes to, like, I was never into competitive sports. I really didn't like, debate, stuff like that. I was competitive when it came to grades and science fairs, stuff like that. Only things that interested me. But it does drive you to do better.
Right.
It can also cause division, which is why... Obviously, they started participation awards for, people that thought they did their best. But
sometimes your best isn't good enough to be in what you're doing.
Right.
If you can't improve and you hit a ceiling, it's time to find something else you're good at.
Right.
Or find something you're good at.
Right.
It's part of life.
Really is.
Special, bury you with the participation medal. Close them hearse doors and put a brick on the pedal and drive your ass off over bridges, send you back down to your level. Boy, flex.
Oh! Boy! He threw fucking haymakers.
Amazing.
Where's my fight back when I need it?
Yeah, don't kick the string. That was a good one. Below sea level. That's your level.
Said drive you off a cliff, send you back down to the bottom where you belong. Damn!
Break on the pedal and drive your ass off over bridges, send you back down to your level. Boy, I flex on you. I press next on you. Say the wrong thing, motherfucker, and I have some rednecks on your check.
Okay, so he's saying I skip over your tracks, I push next.
Right. I'm gonna flex on you.
He says,
bring some rednecks on you.
You run your fucking mouth. I got some people to come up to your door.
Fair is fair, because EP did basically call him a redneck his entire track, which, be proud of it. Sure. Flip it back. Even though he hasn't heard the track.
Right. They have not heard each other's tracks yet.
Come with, though. Yeah.
I press next on you. Say the wrong thing, motherfucker, and I have some rednecks on you. Check on him. He's got sweat on him, playing Russian roulette with the semi-automatic, and he's next up. It's a hard pill to swallow.
Well, that's different. Russian roulette with a semi-automatic. Right? Dangerous sport.
Right?
Yeah, all right.
Sweat on him, playing Russian roulette with the semi-automatic. Kanye's next up. It's a hard pill to swallow, you can't make it in the scene. Cause you've been doing this for 20 years, while this is new to me. But you're a starving artist, and now you stepped up to my plate. Little did he know, bitch, you about to take the bait. You'll be screaming.
Which part didn't you hear?
And now you stepped up to my plate. Little did he know, bitch.
Little Diddy?
Little did he know.
Oh.
Yeah. But I like how he did the, you just stepped up to my plate, like the plate in baseball. And then, but it's also
the plate
the
he's
plate
eating off of.
he's eating off of because you just took the bait.
This is new to me, but you're a starving artist. And now you stepped up to my plate. Little did he know, bitch, you about to take the bait. You'll be screaming for your life as you ask for forgiveness. We got no expectations from you, Evan. Just stay fearless, that'll be it.
Ooh! 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 He brought his name into it.
Not even EP music. Not even giving him the respect of his chosen name.
This is the one situation I will say I love when diss tracks. This is a battle track. Don't get me wrong, but I love when diss tracks or battle raps or something like that, when they use each other's real names.
Right.
Because I feel like it makes it more personal.
Well, sometimes it's also really funny to hear, like, they have a badass name for their, you know, label, and then their name is Marshall.
Right. I'd be careful throwing that around. Throwing that around.
I mean,
I'm just saying. No. But I get what you're saying.
Who knows?
But it's like I said, but for this, I feel like it's kind of something that writing wise gives Aaron a slight edge,
Right.
because EP just goes by EP music. People don't
Whereas
really know him as
Aaron
Evan.
goes by his
But
full
Aaron
name.
goes by his actual
Yep.
name, Aaron.
Yep.
So yeah, he could say Aaron, but it's still just a part of his rap name.
Right.
Whereas he's like, hey, Evan.
Right.
Like, that's not a part of.
Right.
Woo!
Aaron though.
Hey,
That's what he got
Aaron!
in return, yeah. That's kind of.
Thank you,
I'd have to
Canfield.
say that they kind of evened out right there. Aaron versus Evan.
Right.
I'd say there was disrespect on the name.
Life as you ask for forgiveness. We got no expectations from you, Evan. Just stay fearless, that'll be your downfall. You'll be with the mothballs. Add a skeleton in my closet. It's fucking current call, bitch. And I'm a beast with the mic, and you know it. Put your channel in the dirt, add water, try to grow it. What you been doing just hasn't been working out for.
I like that. Put your channel in the dirt, add water, try to grow it.
Right.
Okay. Okay.
I like the mothballs with the skeletons in the closet.
Mhm.
My mom used to use mothballs, and
A lot
it's
of
just
people
that terrible
Horrible stuff.
scent. Yeah.
Put your channel in the dirt, add water, try to grow it. What you been doing just hasn't been working out for you. So you needed this battle, but I'll be casting all the shade on you. Heard you just before you wrote it, boy, you ain't got shit to say. Since you gonna try, let me give all of these balls away. Say I'm a cheap church,
Ooh! Ooh!
Say I'm a cheap church.
Since you're going to trial, throw these bars away.
away.
Which I don't know if he meant it in this term, but a bar is a type of exam you need to take in order to become a lawyer. It's the bar exam.
Mhm.
So just to play on
My
words
sister and her husband are lawyers, so yeah.
got shit to say. Since you gonna try, let me give all of these balls away. Say I'm a cheap church, or I'm holding.
And since he's going to trial, that could also be taken because of how he said it, as in since he's going to try a little.
Right? Yeah, it could be, yeah. Let me give you these bars.
Shit to say. Since you gonna try, let me give all of these balls away. Say I'm a cheap church, or I'm holding more pounds. And again, that's why you'll be KO'd in the first round. No, I didn't.
More pounds than who?
I didn't
So
catch
I'm
that.
holding more pounds. And again, that's why you'll be KO'd in the first round.
Then again.
Huh. Okay.
Now, the lyrics are technically written underneath, but as a part of
Our experience.
our,
We're not
ex-
gonna, yeah.
our experience, I feel like diss tracks also still, like, things need to be said clearly. So that'll be something we look at in the judging as well.
Right. Again, first word we haven't gotten, but yeah.
Right.
Say I'm a cheap church, or I'm holding more pounds. And again, that's why
Then
you'll
again.
be KO'd in the first round. No, I didn't want to do this, but you asked for it. I be
And pounds is also a monetary thing.
Right. Well, and when he said give these bars away, I was also thinking of
Bars of gold.
Yeah, because of the way that he prefaced it. What was the verse right before was since you're going to trial.
All the shade on you.
It was the cheap church that came right afterwards. It's like a monetary type scheme. Yeah.
Just before you wrote it, boy, you ain't got shit to say. Since you gonna try, let me give all of these balls away. Say I'm a cheap church or I'm holding more pounds. And again, that's why you'll be KO'd in the first round. No, I didn't want to do this.
So yeah, the pounds being a monetary thing,
Right.
but also pounds as in weight.
Right.
Which weight classes are a thing
KO.
for boxers.
Right.
KO in the first round, knockout. All right.
More pounds, and again, that's why you'll be KO'd in the first round. No, I didn't want to do this, but you asked for it. I've been going the speed limit, why you had to floor? Let this be a lesson not to ever fucking step to me. My gas tank is full, why you running on E? It's funny to me.
All right. So he's talking about.
Oof.
Yep. All right. Leadfoot, Step. He's still. The schemes are good. Like 4 to 8 bars, roughly. But still.
Lesson not to ever fucking step to me. My gas tank is full, why you running on E? It's funny to me.
Step to me.
Yeah.
Running on E.
Yeah. That's what I was saying about still following along with, like, you needed to floor it. So stepping on the gas pedal while he's riding easy or just whatever. But yeah.
All right. All right. We see you, Aaron.
They ever fucking step to me. My gas tank is full, why you running on E? It's funny to me. You think you running a beat? Really? I just tell you that he running off beat. You don't want to.
Ooh! Running a beat, and really you're just running off beat.
All right.
All right.
Think you running a beat? Really? I just tell you that he running off beat. You don't want it with me. I'm barely showing my teeth. This is a warning grab before I go and sink him in deep. So hold this L, son, cause my hands are full of dubs. After all, I don't need a group to go and buy me subs. Whoops. I meant to say I don't need no false friends. That will take from me when they ain't with me in the end. Yeah. Garage band, no hit wonder is a.
Ooh, he doesn't need a promo team. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. No yes men. Just him.
Right? It's a bar.
Yeah.
He's got with some haymakers.
Yeah.
He's got with some
Definitely.
haymakers.
That will take from me when they ain't with me in the end, yeah. Garage band, no hit wonder, it's a wonder that you didn't try to diss me while doing a fucking cover. Run for cover, motherfucker, it's my
A cover of a cover. Like we said in the last one, most of the stuff that we had heard from EP were covers.
Yes.
And, you know, garage bands, that kind of thing. I mean, they were spectacular. Don't get me wrong. But then again, Aaron, I think everything I've heard from him is a remix.
Right.
So, still a great bar.
Yes. Fucking dope ass bar.
That will take from me when they ain't with me in the end, yeah. Garage band, no hit wonder, it's a
I like
No
that
hit
too. No
wonder.
hit wonder.
Yeah.
wonder that you didn't try to diss me while doing a fucking cover. Run for cover, motherfucker, it's my fire that you wonder. Yeah, you got a pistol while I'm equipped with the chopper gunner. Fuck the beat. Let's get this.
Got a pistol. With
Right.
The chopper.
And now I think he's going acapella.
Yeah, now he's about to go
Yeah.
acapella.
That you wonder, yeah, you got a pistol while I'm equipped with the chopper gunner. Fuck the beat. Let's get this out of the way. Fuck the battle and everything, I just got one thing to say. If you really want to make it in this life doing music, you gotta take a look around and see who is with you cruising. If they aren't working just as hard as you gotta lose them. Like I said before, watch out for the ticks and who you choosing. It's a toxic ass lane and all they want is the fame. You gotta worry about yourself and how you will leave your name. Keese.
Woo!
All right. Still
Okay.
carried through with some of the car scheme there in the end with the acapella section.
Right. So Flo, he stayed on beat until he went acapella. I feel like the start of the acapella part
Was still consistent and then
was consistent. Well, no, I think the start of it was inconsistent. Like I
Really?
feel like he went more on pace as it went. but I feel like the start of it really didn't feel like it fit the rest of what was going on.
Okay.
Um,
I felt like there were some dips towards the end of sentences,
Right.
verses.
and then the other thing I gotta say, this is gonna piss so many people off. There were some words that were hard to understand.
Right.
I feel like there needs to be a little more clarity, and it's not
Enunciation.
just more enunciation.
Yeah.
A lot of people are gonna look at that and be like, "Well, he's country." Well, yeah, but so is church. And I think I've once mistook, maybe twice, and I think it was the same song, mistook what church has said.
Right.
Um,
Yeah, it's just diction is what it is. It's just the enunciation. I have no problem following
right.
Aaron in conversation normally, most of his remixes. It's just occasionally the fast pace of the flow and how he ends a sentence. I'll miss a word. Like we
Right.
did with the pounds until we had listened to it a couple of times. So
again, I just think that's something to work on.
Mhm.
Overall, I think an 8.
I would agree with that, yeah.
Next up, content, scheme, and lyrics. I'm gonna say I think a 9, because his scheming,
He did really well. I was really impressed.
his
yeah.
scheming was really nice, because he like had the monetary bars that were all flowing into each other.
Like I said, he
the
was
running-
consistent with like a 4 to 8 scheme span.
Right.
And that's
and I feel like his scheming overall was better than EP's.
his scheming was definitely better than EP's because EP did not do much scheming.
Right. So I'd say I'm going to give him a 9
Okay.
in the content, scheme, lyrics. Replayability, I honestly think I still got to give it a 5.
I probably would have put it at a 4. Again, we have mentioned this in the EP one. We'll mention this again. Honestly, replayability for us is extremely low when it comes to battle rap or diss battles. Nothing against the artist. It's
No.
just when it's directed at a person, it's just not relevant to our normal everyday lives and therefore would not go on a playlist for us. So this category is going to consistently score low for us,
Like,
for everyone.
to be honest, the only 2 people that I've ever heard diss tracks from that I think I would give over a 5 or 6 are, again, Tom McDonald with
Right.
Mac Lethal Sucks. And then, but still my favorite diss track from any independent artist, Dwayne Jackson's The One Above All.
Right.
Those 2 are the only 2 I would probably ever give over a 5 or 6 at most.
Right.
Independent wise, just because of the potency of the bars and how they mixed everything together, the scheming that went on.
Right.
Taking a lot more current day activities, mixing them in with what was going on. Like,
Right. I have listened to both of those songs, including some of the diss battles that Church put out multiple times, but mostly because I was watching reactions to them.
Mhm.
I myself have not put them on any playlist, nor would I just watch them for the sake of watching them. I want to see somebody else react to them, laugh along with them, but I would never just put them on
right.
for enjoyability, you know? So, like I said, it's going to be a consistently low score for everybody,
Right.
but I'm trying to be fair.
I feel like creativity is where I feel most of all he's going to take a hit for me.
Right.
Because this is something EP has an edge on, and this is nothing detrimental to Aaron Keese necessarily. But with EP's skill set and the things he
His
was able to
production.
do, just like knowing he's going to be caught to as a screaming rapper,
Right.
and
his
still being
growls
able
in
to
the
use the growling
background.
and the screaming in the background with it,
Mm-hmm.
and things like that. They both obviously did the intro to using something from TV or
Clips,
movies,
right.
which was also a creative. I
Yeah.
really liked that.
We pointed that out as
Um,
well. He also has a still of himself as the thumbnail And I know we enjoyed EPs, which was the gravestone with the cowboy
which was
hat on
supposed
it.
to be Aaron's gravestone.
Yep. So again, he didn't use it against EP.
Right.
So
Other than maybe looking like he's going to be bored because of the
right, he
expectations.
does. Yeah, right.
So overall, I'm going to have to say...
I like the title.
Right, No Expectations is a very good title for it.
Mm-hmm.
7?
Definitely, yeah.
Which gets us to an overall. Where's my calculator? People are gonna be like, dude, you should have cut this shit out. And to that, I say, no, you all get to suffer with me.
Well, it's not like it took you 10 minutes to find.
Right.
That's why I'm not looking for shit.
So, we're going to go 9 plus 8 plus 5 plus 7. Divided by 4. 7.25. So overall, rounds down to a 7.
Are we okay? EP got a 7.5, and we rounded up to an 8.
Right.
Are you sure you don't want to just do 7.5?
Well, we weren't going to do points.
I know, but 7.25, since we rounded EP up, I don't feel like it's necessarily fair to round.
I mean, we could do a 7.5. I don't know if they're going to accept 7.5.
Well, let's do a 7.5, and if they don't want decimals, we'll...
The way I see it, though, 7.5 typically is rounded up.
Right.
7.25 would be typically rounded down.
Would be down, yeah.
Right.
I agree, I just...
So we'll put 7.25 is what we're going to give it.
7.5.
Or 7.5. If by chance they don't want points in their system,
It'll be a 7.
It'll be a 7.
Yeah.
I mean, over and above all, though, 7 compared to 8, which would give EP the win.
Right.
But it's not by much. It's not by a wide margin. It was
honestly,
a very
if we
close
had
battle.
rounded it all, it was 7.25 versus 7.5. So,
Right.
I mean, it was hairs.
Hers.
Cunt hair?
Her. Twat hair.
Cunt hair.
Twat. 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 Twat.
What do you say?
What do you say?
Quit being a thought. Okay.
A thought?
Yes.
But no, you guys both did amazingly. Very close
I am
battle.
so glad that you also both were vicious.
Right. And again, I said this in the last reaction. That was my biggest fear into even doing this. It was like,
that you guys would be
are they
too
really
pansy
going,
about it?
are the people involved? Because here's the thing. I didn't know who the first 2 competitors were until the links were sent to me. When I was first talked to about this, that was something I expressed was, well, because they're saying, you know, we're asking people to not do this or this or this. Then it's like, well, then what can they do? It's a battle rap. But these guys went at it.
They're going to sing Kumbaya to each other.
Right.
Hold hands.
But like I said, these guys went at it.
Yeah.
So it'll definitely be fun. The thing I am now looking
and
forward to.
it was still fun, though. You could tell that it was 2
Right.
people that know each other, and there was humor behind it. It wasn't... Yeah.
Thing I am most excited for at this point is seeing what the other judges.
Yeah. I want to hear
And watching their reactions, which I'll probably binge.
I've heard that they thought they both did extremely well.
Right.
That part was shared with us, but yeah, actually seeing their reactions first time to it and so on.
And I will also say this sets a bar.
Yes, it does.
Being the very first one of these, because they took 2 artists who, going into this, I didn't think were going to be great. I didn't think they were going to be terrible.
Right.
But as 2 artists I'm not super familiar with. Again, I had never heard EP rap before.
Right.
I've heard Aaron. And yes, Aaron does mold himself a lot after Upchurch.
Right.
And while I do like Upchurch, I'm not an Upchurch super fan.
Right.
I think the dude is hella talented.
Same here. I mean, I don't fangirl over anybody, though.
No.
Just keep
I fangirl over Eminem.
Yeah, well, you kind of fangirled when Crooked Eye also...
Well, no, I fangirl when people interact with me.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes. But, yeah, neither of us are rabid fans, basically, is what we're saying.
Right.
And while I had heard both of them, although EP, it was only maybe 1 track that I heard him rap. Only a little bit, too. I knew they were going to be good, but, yeah, I wasn't necessarily expecting, you know, solid 10s all the way through. Spectacular level.
You guys did great.
Yeah.
Fucking great. Congratulations.
That was very enjoyable.
Regardless of who wins out of this whole situation, like, you guys both did amazingly.
Well, and I'm also, I know that this was with a purpose against somebody, but I am thrilled to have finally heard what could be considered an Aaron Keese original. It's not a remix.
Right.
You know, it was written for this beat, yeah, but I don't think I've heard any originals from him so far.
Right. So yeah, guys, great times. With that being said, we're going to end the reaction here. If you guys like the video, be sure to slash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications. Comment down below, what did you think of Aaron Keese' No Expectations, which was a EP music battle track. Also be sure, you better not play. Okay. Right. Also be sure to comment down below if there's anything else you guys want to see reacted to. Check the description below for the Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Discord, BitChute, as well as the original link to this video. You're also going to find links to the bar Discord as well as the YouTube page. Again, if you guys want to see these live.
Saturday night.
Saturday nights. I don't remember what time. But if you ring that bell, I'm just saying.
Yeah. You'll find out.
You'll find out.
It's probably 7 Eastern. That seems to be a pretty consistent time for the lives at the bar. Yeah.
Right. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it. We love y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Cannot wait to see you depraved people later. Peace.